Hey Leroy, how you doing? My name's Craig. I work for Equilibrium Digital, and in this video I'm going to go over 3 things that you could start doing today, like I said in Messenger, to help bring in more customers to your business. So I work with local businesses to help grow their customer base and boost sales through numerous strategies of digital marketing. I've found that by giving people an easy free attack plan of things that they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of those local business owners putting their faith in me to help grow their company. So if by the end of this video you've liked what you've heard, you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve and that I'm well versed in the digital marketing strategies that can help your business grow, then just shoot me a message back and we can set up a more in-depth meeting. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free plan I give you and do it yourself, hey, that works for me too. I'm all about growing business. So let me show you 3 things that'll set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time. So the first thing I want to go over is content. So like we discussed a little bit, you have a Facebook. You said you're not very active on there. So just a quick tip. This isn't even one of the 3. We'll call this a bonus tip. For social media, you want to make sure you're posting at least once a week and as much as possible. And then just ensuring all this is correct, which I'm sure it is. But those are just 2 quick things that you can do to start boosting more sales. Because basically Facebook wants to see that you're regularly active on a business site for it to be promoted. Now, let's dive right in to what I do. So I pulled up, first I did Remodeling Contractor St. Louis, and I went in and I looked for the #1 organic. So these are obviously, this is Angie's List, this is Yelp, this is Houzz. So those 3, and then Home Advisor, those are just directories. So the first actual company is this Roser Home Remodeling right here. So what I show you today is going to be based off of what they use since you don't have a website. So content is the first thing I want to talk about. So in order to be fully optimized within Google and be on the top of their rankings for organic searches, you're going to want to have at least 1,500 words, right? So if we look here in one of these tools that I use called SEO Quick, we can see that on their homepage they have 2,200 words. So they're doing a really good job of utilizing the content and driving those clicks, because basically when Google looks at a page, one of their ranking factors is how much content you're providing. How much information are you providing for the customers on Google that are looking for your product? Secondly, and the second thing I want to focus on is going to be keywords. So when we look at Google, right, the first things we see are the map pack and ads. So ads, as we both know, people are paying Google to be at the top of the list. But studies have shown that ads are only semi-effective, and you and I both know they can definitely become a money pit if they're not bringing in adequate revenue. So what we want to focus on is getting in the top of this organic listing, right, where they're not paying. And then one of the ways is focusing on keywords. So if we look here, these are the top keywords that they're using: home, remodeling, kitchen, home remodeling, house remodel, Roser Home Remodeling. Now we can look at something else real quick, and this is for just Missouri. Bathroom remodel is getting 4,400 searches a month. Kitchen remodeling, 1,600. Kitchen remodeling ideas, remodeling. So basically, by using the keywords in your content when you build the website out is what is going to promote that business to be flagged by Google to be at the top. So like if I just typed in bathroom remodel and that's one of the keywords you're using frequently, Google will see that and be like, oh, this is what the person on Google is looking for, and pull your site to the top. So that is very crucial. So those are the first 2 things: content and then keywords. So basically the quality. But let me go now into the third thing that I want to talk about today, and probably the most important, and that's going to be when building your website to have backlinks. So backlinks are basically links from other agencies or other websites to your website. So for instance, we can look at theirs. They have, almost 2,000, right? So if we look here, we can see who's referring to them. So sebringsdesignbuild.com, somewhere on their website they have roserconstruction.com. We can scroll down and see other ones. St. Louis General Contractors near me, they're linking to them. Let's look down here. buellconstructionllc.com, linking to them. And the way Google looks at this is if you're being linked to by other websites, then your website must be trustworthy and must be a strong website, or else why would people link to them? So the rules with this is to have a good amount of backlinks, but the more important rule is quality backlinks, right? Some of these I can see aren't actually quality because they're just coming from random websites, and that's how they're building their number. But quality is actually more important from quantity. So for example, if they're getting a link from Pizza Hut, Google's not going to really recognize that and might even drop them a little bit in their rankings because they're a construction company, not a pizza company, if that makes sense. So backlinks are very important though. Google really looks at these UR and DR ratings to promote the organic search companies and websites. So in short, we talked about 3 things today. First, we discussed content and how important it is to have at least 1,500 words on that homepage. Secondly, we discussed keywords and how keywords can be a driving factor in getting more business. I mean, just look at the searches right here. You're looking at over 5,000, almost 10,000 or more searches just right here in the top 5. Thirdly, we talked about backlinks and how having quantity is great, but quality of backlinks is pivotal in order to rank up in Google and so that you can be at the top of organic searches. And another little tidbit, just look at their monthly traffic value. So this is just from people clicking on their website. They're estimating they're making $2,500 a month off that. So I've shown you 3 things that you can do. And if you implement these strategies today, you could be number 1 across Google in no time. So if you're wondering what now, well, you have 2 options. You can take the information I provided you today, do this all on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. Like I told you from the jump, I'm all about just building businesses. However, if you want a more effective route and want to save yourself the time and have someone do all this for you, go ahead and give me a call at 813-515-3488. Once again, my name is Craig, and my number is 813-515-3488. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.